Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, it's the day we've been waiting for. The day we're about to press the XRP button. What do I mean? Well, stand by. I'll show you that in a moment. We all took part, and now it's time to press the button. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas. Let me just mute that. There we go. Sometimes that happens. Okay, let's get ready. I've got some XRP news for you. I want to start by saying thank you to one of my Lucasades, one of our researchers, for sending this information in. We have a team of researchers, the Lucasades, in 69 countries, 14 languages around the world, and they often find things before me and they send them into the studio via Discord, and we can share the news. So I've got some great news here. So if you're not a member of our channel, there is the link there. Become a Lucasade, become a researcher, and get many perks and benefits. Many live streams are members only, interviews with CEOs, they're all members only, and many other things as well that you get as a member. The link's in the chat and will also be below this video in the description if you look later, and in the comments. We've got another event as well talking about crypto coming up in just half an hour from now. This is one live stream to the next, and we've got reviews today, plus we got some other big news around Hyundai as well. So very busy day today. This is what's coming up next in a few moments. Bitcoin, GameStop. You know what that's all about? Well, we'll be doing a full analysis on GameStop after this XRP update. But our XRP update today is to celebrate, really, and press that magic button. So let's get straight into it. If it's your first time here, please do consider subscribing to the channel and tap the like button. That would be absolutely fantastic. I really would appreciate it a lot. Okay, so let's go into it. And again, I want to thank our researcher who sent this information. So first thing I'm going to bring up to you is an event that only happened just a few hours ago, yesterday actually, and not everyone covered it, and I didn't see much of it around, so I thought I would share this yesterday. And again, thank you to Saab for sending this information in. That was our researcher. So we had this yesterday sent in, and this was found on X, and President Trump signed an executive order enabling the US Treasury to modernize its payment system in order to reduce waste, fraud, and abuse, gets rid of all the 47 independent payment systems and centralize it. And you're going to hear a little bit here, and I want to play this to you as then we move on to our XRP big statement. You can't afford to miss it, and we press the button. All right, so let's listen to this. Here we go. Let me just unmute that there. For some reason, it wasn't unmuted. There we go. Try that again. Here we go.
To government payments. Historically, checks issued by the Treasury are, I believe, 14 times more likely to become the subject of fraud than electronic transfer payments. This is an executive order that's going to push the Treasury Department to modernize its payment system to ensure that where possible they're using electronic methods of payment as opposed to paper checks in order to reduce waste, fraud, and abuse in the government, which is obviously an endeavor that we've been pursuing in numerous aspects of government under your leadership.
It's basically modernization of equipment and methods, and it's something that really I think he's going to be a great Secretary of the Treasury wanted, Scott, and so we're doing this, and we have other modernization programs going on. We could let somebody else, whoever's next, whoever that may be, do it, but it's something that should have been done 25, 30 years ago.
So this is a good day in the space of Bitcoin, crypto, and everything else. I've got some more. Stand by, and then we press the button for XRP. So if you don't know what that is, please stand by. You're going to be very excited, okay? Now, I have some other news for you as well. Swift, Ripple, Earthport, Visa, to show you how the system will be used in the payment system. This is how Ripple connects the biggest payment systems in the world. Partnerships are key, and XRP, Swift, XRP, Visa. And I'm going to give you some images here just to sort of share with you how this looks, so you can get some idea here. So again, I want to thank my researcher for sending in this information. I really do appreciate it. So some great information here. You can see how we've got the payment instructions going in, API direct connection, and you can see Swift, and you can see all the information there. And then the admin portal, process via Earthport route, Earthport partner linking. Now, if you want to pause this and zoom in, you can get a better idea of what this is all about. And I'm going to show you XRP Ripple mentioned here. So here's more information here. A2A products and services, expanding visas, reach Earthport acquisition, enabling cross-border A2A payments for Visa Direct. And keep going on. Here we go. There you see Ripple in the center there. With the help of the Ripple blockchain, interbank payments can indeed be made, but the exchange of personal data should be as confidential as possible, and only Swift can make a good job of it, said Wim Raymakers, the head of banking markets division at Swift. But you can see there, right in the center, there is Ripple. And here's our last statement here. And it says, the Ripple protocol is used to record the transfer of funds through the Earthport distributed ledger gateway. There you go. I just thought I'd show you that information. We just got that. And again, I want to thank my researcher for sending that in. But this is where we press the button for XRP. So let's turn the studio green. Okay. XRP was just green then a few moments ago, but let's turn the studio green. There we go. We can see it going up today. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, in the poll, you can see we asked a question, did you sign the petition? Sadly, 51% of you didn't. However, our members did, the Lucasades did. We took action. I made sure our petition was sent to the SEC. I made sure our petition was sent to my connection at the press room for the White House. I made sure it was sent to Brad Garlinghouse. I made sure it was sent to Ripple. I did everything I could to promote it, get it out there, and so on and so forth. And we had a good result. We had a great result, because I'm now going to declare victory as I show you a statement from Ripple itself. This was our petition. Some people said we'd never be successful. We could never do it. Well, we did do it. We got 1,672 people to sign it. The petition was seen by 50,000 people, 50,631. Petition shares 1,607, and I want to thank the promoters. 170 of you actually invested money to make sure that this was done. So shame on you if you're watching this show right now and you couldn't be bothered to sign, you couldn't be bothered to take action. You're now going to benefit from our hard work. And in the poll it says 53% of you did not sign it. Well, shame on you. I did everything we could, and we got the result, 1,672. So, can I declare victory? Has the SEC dropped the case against Ripple? Well, we're going to share with you this statement. I've been waiting for some official information, as you all know. Did not want to say anything until it's officially out there. Other YouTubers are jumping ahead of the game and to get views, but I said I wouldn't do that. Now, it does appear the SEC are not going to make the statement. Is that a surprise to us all? No, we know how it was done. On the last day of our friend at the SEC, who will remain nameless, he pushed this through. So it's no surprise that they don't want to come out and say, that it's all gone away. We know that this was a personal vendetta against XRP and Ripple. So we're not expecting them to make some big statement, because it makes them look stupid, right? We're not going to get that. But what we do have is this. I'm going to share this with you. This is some Stuart Alderoty. And if you don't know who Stuart Alderoty is, you shouldn't be investing in XRP in the first place. The final crossing of its and dotting of the I's, and what should be what should be my last update on SEC versus Ripple ever. That's why I'm using this statement. And again, I'd like to thank my researcher, one of the Lucasades, for sending this information into me. This is great. Last week, the SEC agreed to drop its appeal without conditions. Ripple has now agreed to drop its cross appeal. The SEC will keep 50 million of the 125 million fine already in an interest-bearing escrow in cash, with the balance returned to Ripple. The agency will also ask the court to lift the standard injunction that was imposed earlier at the SEC's request, all subject to commission vote, drafting of final documents, and usual court processes. Thanks all folks. Absolutely right. Thanks all folks. We did it. It's done. I'm happy with this result. So there we go. So here is our petition. We got it signed. You saw what we did. We're now going to declare victory. Absolutely. We did it. We didn't moan about it. We got on with it. We delivered it. Declare victory. Obviously, I've got to sign in here. I didn't know what would happen there. So let me just sign in. Okay, let me just continue. I can't show my password on screen, obviously, of course, but let me do it. Okay, so here we go. This is how it does. I've never clicked this button before. This is being done live, so I didn't know what would happen. Victory, an update title. Okay, victory. You did it. Thank you. Thank you all who took the time and made the effort. Thank you. Thank you again. No, I don't want to put that twice. I've already put that. Okay, victory. You did it. Thank you all who took the time and made the effort. All right. I'm going to put. Do I need an image there? Yes, I do. I'll upload the image I've just created. XRP. I've just done it a few moments ago. XRP news. There it is. There's the image. Okay, and I will copy that as well. Describe what happened. See the moment we announced it. Okay, I'm going to copy this live stream where we are now. There we go. Go back to here. I need to add a link. There we go. There's the moment we did it. Congratulations. We did it. Declare victory. Here we go. About to declare the victory, and we got it done. Declare victory. See what happens? I've never done this before. I've never done a petition like this before. And victory. You did it. Thank you for all who took the time and made the effort. Okay, I think that's it. There's the link. There's the post. And now that'll be on the petition link. So I'm going to give everyone the petition link now. So if you want to go and see and comment to that, you can. It's turning green as we spoke about it. Always does when I come on air and say good stuff. This happens. Let me give you the link right now. I'll give it you a few times in the chat. Please go and click on that. It's time to end the poll. I'm sad that 45% of you didn't do it, but all of our Lucasades did. All of the members did. We took action for your benefit, but that's okay. A lot of people like to moan and do nothing. We like to get things done. So let me end the poll. There is the poll. But what's important is we got it done. So if you'd like to go on to the petition, you might want to share it. I'm just putting it over and over again in the chat. You can see it there. So go and share that. Take part in it. You can leave your mark in history, and that would be absolutely wonderful if you want to do that. So let me come back to the main stream. We've got another event starting in just 8 minutes time, and we're talking about GameStop entering into the space of Bitcoin, and that's interesting for the space as well. And then we've got a big news story coming out about inflation today. The UK's inflation is falling. This is my portfolio. You can see I'm green again. I'm about to hit another all-time high again. Look at this. There it is, 157,933. My all-time high is 160,000. I've been buying all the way down, buying the dips. I've now got $319,000 invested. $319. I started with just $5,000. And yesterday I put a video out about a new strategy of how I'm actually trading the S&P 500 to improve my position. And I did it actually last night, hence why I was able to buy that dip and send it up again with shares I already had using my tax lots. If you've not seen that video, go on the homepage of the channel and you will find the video I put out yesterday. And also I posted it on X and Instagram, how I'm further developing and improving my strategy of investing on the S&P 500, and it's working. So there's XRP, it's green. There's a link pinned to the top, which will take you directly to our next event. I shall give it to you again if you missed it. I'm going to answer a few questions before I do. There's the link there. It'll automatically take you there. Let me read the comments that people have got here before we end the stream. So good morning, Andrew. Hello all, Canada, East Coast, just checking in. The Art of Read, good morning to you. XRP, they are reducing the fine to 50 million and intercepting the injunction. Be careful. All of this was already factored into the XRP price predictions. Do not FOMO. Exactly. Totally. Very, very important. This was never going to necessarily benefit the price of XRP anyway. I just want to say that. We saw the same thing happen with Ethereum. Everyone got excited about the upgrade to Lightning 2. What happened? It went down. It was buy the rumor, sell the news. I don't care about the price of XRP. I care about Ripple. I care about the IPO. I care about where we're going with this, not where we are scratching around trying to scalp trade a few dollars here and there. I'm more interested in the technology, the XRP Ripple network being used by the banks, getting the banks and the institutions to use it. That to me is what this has all been about. That to me is what the real value is. That's where the real investment is. All right. Okay, let's have a look. How are you feeling? I'm feeling much better today. Thank you very much indeed. Good morning, Jerry and Elba. Morning, people. Hope you're feeling better. I am feeling much better today. Thank you very much. Good morning, Dan Ackerman. And it did nothing for the price action. No, it didn't. Didn't expect it to. Still believe it going to $10 though, but it was not going to suddenly pop the XRP. Those that thought it would are just the gamblers. They're the ones who didn't even vote on the petition. They're the moaners. They're the ones who don't even understand what they're investing in. They're the ones who won't buy the IPO of Ripple. So we know that, but we're focusing on the future. We're not looking at the immediate where we are today. Interest rates and tariffs still have fear in the market. Thank you, Dan Ackerman. Good morning, Mikhail Jordan. Have I got any comments here on what we just done? Good morning to all. TJ Snyder. Need regulations and institutional operation. We're getting that. Morning, TJ. Good morning, Kimberly. Thanks, TJ. Tax loss is a wild way to expand investments. Thank you, Martin. Yeah, I actioned it last night, and it's helped me to improve my position today. As you can see, I'm about to hit all-time highs again, which is incredible considering how much we sold off, 13% of the S&P, and yet I'm about to hit another all-time high, 157,933. There you go, 945. Very nice indeed. So there was my XRP update. We're now going over to GameStop news here. We just had the earnings. It was a beat. I'll share it with you, but also how they're investing in crypto. That's a live stream happening in a few minutes' time. Join me there. This stream will take you you right there. The link is in the chat. Make sure that you go and share the XRP event that we've now finally declared victory. So another great day here. We're making profits again. We're about to hit another all-time high again. I've got my biggest position. I'm more in than I've ever been. We're delivering it. We got the XRP petition signed. We got the result we wanted. And once again, thank you to my Lucasades and particularly Saab, who sent me in that data this morning. Thank you very much indeed. That's it from me. Now join me for the next live stream, which is Bitcoin and GameStop. Interesting stuff. And then we've got some great stuff coming up throughout the day, including inflation falling in the UK, Hyundai, and members-only live stream with your updates and your reviews, stock reviews, and getting ready for the earnings season. You can request what earnings you like. That's it from me. Click above my head. This will be a video later on. I'm recording it live at 7:56 in the morning. There's the clock just there. Down below in the comments and also pinned to the description, you will find the petition link. Go and share our declaration of victory. Why not? You deserve it. You worked for it if you were the Lucasades. The rest of you couldn't be bothered, but the Lucasades got it done. Over here, you will find the XRP playlist, and down here something else you will find useful. In fact, I put the video down here of how I've upgraded my service using tax lots to amplify my gains on the S&P 500. I just did a full explanation of that, and you can go and check that out. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.